I knew it was gonna pay off one way or another. Oh my god. Okay, that was a really good episode. I would say that maybe some things didn't pay off as much as I was kind of expecting they would or hoping they would. When Kelly was teaching everybody sign, I thought that that would come into play more. I thought there would be a bigger showdown between Daryl and Beta. And it is kind of ridiculous that he would be stabbed through both of its eyes. Like, the knives were into the hilt. Like, he stabbed through the brain with two knives, and he could pull them out and then, you know, be one with the walkers or the guardians or whatever. Like, it's a little ridiculous, but I would have been okay with that. I just wanted more of a fight with Daryl. I do love that Daryl saved Negan and that Negan was a part of that. So, you know, that was really cool. And I loved that scene with Lydia and Carol. Again, like if I wasn't, you know, not worried about Carol surviving, I maybe would have thought that she was gonna go over that cliff. I loved how, you know, Lydia saved her. That was a really sweet moment. So many times I was on the verge of tears this whole episode. But like I really don't have anything else to say about it. This might be like a record short review. I thought it was really good. I thought it was really tense. I thought for sure we were gonna lose Gabe. And it, you know, it's funny because probably even as early as like the first half of season 10, I was like, yeah, I like Gabe, but I don't like love him, you know. And this really like challenged my feelings for that character, and I was like, no, I really don't want to lose Gabe. I've really come to love him. And I think that's kind of like the last character who, you know, I was like, oh, I like him, I care about him, but I don't love him. I think that's like the last one, besides the people that we just don't even like know their names or know very well. So I have officially, like, I have fallen in love with everybody and I can't lose anybody. So there you have it. Oh god, that scene with Daryl and Judith when they were, you know, pressing their hands up against the glass. Oh my god. There was just a lot of really great moments. There were a lot of tense moments. There were a lot of emotional moments. Lydia and Negan, I love them. You know, I wanted Daryl to be more of a father figure to Lydia, and I would say that was, you know, I was hoping that they would do more of that, and they really didn't. But, you know, I really love Negan being kind of a weird-ass father figure to her. So, you know, I'll take it because I love it, you know. So I wasn't expecting that. I really like their plan, you know, leading them away Pied Piper style. They've done that before in season 6. You know, Daryl was on his bike. A lot of this isn't new, but it makes sense. It was well executed. Loved seeing Maggie. That was a hell of a surprise. I want to know who's behind that mask. I thought maybe it was Morgan, but I don't know if Morgan's even alive. You know, he went over to Fear, but I don't watch Fear, so I have no idea. So I thought maybe it was Morgan, and then when Maggie showed up, it was like, oh my god. So I was like, is it Morgan and Maggie? But they didn't reveal whoever it was. So I feel like if it was Morgan, they would have revealed it. So this is probably just a random person who is part of, you know, Maggie's group. I loved the scene with Daryl and Carol. The thing is, like, I love the two of them, and I love this idea that they have of, you know, going off to New Mexico. And we know that there's going to be a spinoff, and it's going to be the two of them. And it colors, and I have avoided talking about the spinoff. You know, I've kind of like hinted about it because I don't want to spoil it if anybody else doesn't know. Like, if there's anybody on the planet who doesn't know that a spinoff is coming. But then I just realized, like, you know, by the time anybody besides my Buy Me a Coffee members watches this, It's going to be probably like already on the air. You know what I mean? So I don't think I need to play it coy. So yeah, there's going to be this Daryl Carol spinoff, and it colors everything. And so like I feel like maybe they're setting that up. But to be honest, knowing that season 11 is the final season, I want a happily ever after for all these people. And I want them to be with their family. You know? I want Daryl and Carol to really feel like they're part of this community and part of this family, and to, you know, feel like they belong there with these people, with their family. And I want it to end in a hopeful way, and, you know, knowing that they're going to leave. Of course, we don't know why, but it colors things. So I don't know. It was a nice moment between them. Like, you know, it felt like they patched things up, which is great, and that's what I want. And I like that Carol said, you know, she was done. You know, Daryl asked her, is it over? And she said it's over, and I believed her, and I'm glad. I've really loved Carol's arc, but I don't want this same thing to continue in season 11. So I'm glad, but like I said, I don't want them to... Like, I want there to be a spin-off. I'm looking forward to it because these are my two favorite characters. So I want there to be a spin-off, and I'm excited about it. But in a weird way, like, I want them to have an ending, you know? I want season 11 to be the end, and I want to set up a nice ending for all of these characters. So, I don't know. Anyway. And then, you know, to that end, Connie is back. Well, she's not back, but we saw her. She's out of the cave. And that guy, what was his name? Virgil, finds her. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. I'm a little scared. You know, I was hoping that they would find Connie, but I feel a little bit better because and we'll talk about this when we do the season wrap up, which, by the way, should I do the season wrap up now, or should I do it after I watch the bonus episodes? I'm thinking I'll do it after the bonus episodes. But, you know, one of the things that I was most excited about this season was the potential of Daryl and Connie, and it was one of my biggest disappointments. And I didn't have a lot of disappointments. That might be the only disappointment. But I did a little bit of digging because I just didn't understand. Like, it seemed that they were very clearly setting Connie up to be a love interest. And then they just dropped it. And I was like, why? Why would they do this? And I wondered if maybe the actress got another job. So I did a little bit of digging and very quickly found out that yes, that's the case. So Lauren Ridloff, I think that's how you pronounce her name, she got the opportunity to play a superhero in a Marvel movie. And so she wanted to be written out. So they temporarily wrote her out. So that's why she disappeared for the second half of season 10. So I had like so many criticisms, and like I was really upset about them. Like, why would they do this? And what were they thinking? And, you know, but knowing that makes me feel better. Like, okay, they had to, you know, I don't know what their plans were for Daryl and Connie exactly, but they had to rewrite to accommodate. And, you know, I'm glad that they did that rather than just kill Connie off, because obviously they could have just done that. And so keeping her around is the better choice. So I don't know if she's coming back full time in season 11. I don't know if they're going to do anything with Connie and Daryl in season 11, or if they've just scrapped that now. But that's another one of those things that knowing that there's a spinoff makes me feel like they're probably not going to do that. So knowledge of the spinoff is really kind of, it's kind of harshing my buzz. it's kind of ruining things for me. So I don't know. Hopefully I didn't spoil it for anybody who, if there's anybody watching this who didn't know that there was a spinoff, I mean, I can't imagine. So hopefully I didn't just spoil it for you. But anyway, yeah, it was really fun. I just don't have like a lot to talk about. It was good. I liked it. It was tense. There were some emotional moments. I was like threatening to cry the entire episode. I really felt on the verge of tears the whole damn episode for one reason or another. It was great. Oh, and yeah, the stormtroopers at the end. So I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I knew that they weren't going to have them go out there and, it was just nothing. And then they were going to turn around and leave. So, this is interesting. And I hope it's a good thing. I hope they're not captured, and like I hope these aren't bad people. So I don't know. But I also wonder, whenever you meet a new group, like I also wonder if these are the people who have Rick. So I don't know. Anyway, that's it. Amazing season. My favorite season of The Walking Dead. Loved it. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the bonus episodes, and then I'll do a season wrap up. All right. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.